Resident Evil 3 Remake is getting really slammed online. Like, I'm seeing forum posts about how it's only like 3 hours long, 4 hours long, how it nerfed like character designs and personalities and nemesis and all these things. Like, I'm not an expert or anything like that. I haven't been like obsessively following this, but I do think it's safe to say that this is a massive, massive, massive step down from Resident Evil 2 Remake, which was generally well received. I myself was asking for a Switch port for the past while. Where are our Resident Evil games, Capcom? 3 seems to have all of these crippling problems. It really does feel like Capcom just rushed this out in order to capitalize on the success of RE2 Remake. And it shows a lot. And it kind of holds true to my prediction that Capcom would not be able to replicate the success of RE2 Remake. Because when you get right down to it, RE2 Remake was a remake of an already existing game. When you run out of good, iconic games to remake, right, when you have to remake a controversial game like Resident Evil 3 Remake, Resident Evil 3, you're not going to have the same sort of expectations, hype, or talent behind it, and passion behind it. And I do think that's a big part of what happened here, is that Resident Evil 3 was not all that popular of a game to begin with, and now they're expected to sell the remake, and it just doesn't seem to have panned out. Like, Capcom seems to have completely dropped the ball, which might mark the beginning of their slide into irrelevancy. Imagine DMC6 or a DMC remake sort of ruining the original game. Like that's what I expect to happen next. That's what I think is going to happen with the situation here. I think Capcom is going to fail. I think they're going to continue these remakes. I think they're going to not really do the same things they've always been doing, and it's going to lead to a sort of situation where they're not really putting out anything again. They sort of had a spur of the moment sort of a spark because of Sony's money funding Monster Hunter World and things like that. Devil May Cry getting made. A lot of people are really positive right now, but I think their decline is inevitable. And I think the way they sort of rushed out this remake, this 4-hour-long remake, is very, very telling as to what their mindset is and where their things are going now. They're just going to do more of what makes them Sony bucks. Like, they're going to try to manipulate Sony to continue giving them more money. That's where I see them going from here. And until then, we will keep our eyes on them and address these issues as they become known. Until next time, see you then.